All right, everybody worldwide, you're now tuned into Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best. And I'm your host, Tom Danger. This week, we're going to get into images, right? And that sounds very generic. When we talk about motivation and confidence in images, I'm a firm believer in what you visualize and what you constantly see becomes part of your frame of mind. An example, there are a lot of videos circulating right now with people committing suicide. A lot of crazy things going on Facebook Live. And it's circulated throughout social media. And my question to you is, how does that make you feel when you look at a person impose harm on themselves or harm to others? What does that do for your motivation and your confidence? Does that uplift you? Does that make you feel good? Do you feel pumped up? Do you feel charged? Like now you can go out and get through your day and deal with your daily challenges because someone chose to take their own life because apparently they couldn't deal with the day-to-day issues that are going on in their life? Which is the exact purpose of the show, to tell you that you could deal with anything that comes forth in front of you. I like to think of obstacles and challenges as a new workout plan, right? And even if you've never worked out, eventually the purpose of working out is to bring you to a better state physically and mentally. It's the same thing with challenges. Challenges are illusions. They don't really exist. It's just a different workout plan. You can start out doing push-ups. You've never done push-ups in your life. You try to get down on the floor and do 10. You feel like your chest is about to bust open. Your arms are weak. They feel trembly. Your stomach hurts. But then you figure out, all right, I can't do push-ups fully against the floor, so I have to lean up against something. So I'm not straight. So I'm slightly on the incline. So the pressure of it isn't as much. So I'm going to start doing it that way first because it's a little easier. Then gradually, as I get better, then I'm going to hit the floor. I'm going to start with 10. Before you know it, you'll be in the hundreds. Mm-hmm. It's okay. And, but it's like, that's how life comes at you. Life comes at you in the sense of, some people call it leveling up, right? You go through something, you get through it, you look back like, man, how did I ever make it through that? That was like one of the roughest things I ever made it through. You turn around and look up and whoa, there's something even bigger than the thing that you just got through. But guess what? You're going to get through it. It's part of your journey. But in preparation for these obstructions and challenges and tough workout routines, you have to prepare yourself mentally. And part of that preparation is, how do you see yourself dealing with it? What part of life do you see? Can you walk down the street and really listen and notice the birds singing and chirping? Do you really see the flowers blooming? Do you see the grass starting to grow? Do you see people walking down the street hand in hand? Or do you only see dog manure on the ground and garbage and graffiti and people arguing? It's a choice. You can choose what your frame of mind is. You can reinforce it based upon the images that you see, because now your mind will naturally be able to attract those positive things. But if I'm always in a negative space, that's exactly what's going to attract towards me. And that's not what you want in your life. So I make it a conscious decision when I'm on the gram. Like I really look at things that are beautiful, colorful, happiness, because that's the space that I want to be in. And that's where I would want you to be. I want you to be happy. I want you to live, my daughter says, limitless, without boundaries, because it's all in your frame of mind. You can do a podcast. You can start your own business. You can start a clothing line. You can become a consultant. You can run any type of business that you want. It's not as hard as what you think. Stop listening to people who don't know any better. People who live in a hype off of someone else's dream as opposed to the people who have actually done it and gone through it. Those are the people you want to be close to. The ones that actually have a business, not the ones that say, oh, I wish I had a business. We don't need the wish business. We need the real business. Even the words that you read. You're always reading, the misery of others. It sits on your conscience and in your mind, man. It's like you walk around like you got to wait because you're holding all of this toxic energy in your body. You don't want that. So choose to surround yourself with positive images, positive people, whatever you do. And don't get trapped up in the garbage on social media. Pick and choose what you look at on social media. What videos you watch. Do they help teach you something? Try to stay away from the gossip. Gossip does nothing for you. It's just another weight to bring you down. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? In this podcast, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite images that I found online. And then, likewise, I'd like for you to share with me some of your favorite images that you found online. Or what you consider motivational images or uplifting images. We're going to do it like that. And until next week, this is Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best.